All right, everybody. So, welcome to our Monday product training call. And my name is Carla, and I have the honor and the privilege of introducing you to our this week's trainer. Before I tell you guys a little bit about what we're going to talk about, you might want to have a piece of paper and a pencil. The person that you're about to hear from, not only has she been with us for almost a year, I think. I remember when she first came in, I told her about the program, about Team Beauty, and she's like, okay, let me do it. Little did I know, which I'll let her tell her story, little did I know that she was really looking to make a change. And what's so beautiful about this is that not only has she made a change for her health and her life, but what she's about to teach you today, which is the digestive cleanse, the digestive health, and the importance of cleansing your system, especially when you want to help somebody lose weight. She's had such tremendous success having people have ridiculous results with this program. And so not only with herself, but was able to help her husband, which she'll talk about that. And recently she helped our most recent challenge winner. Okay. And she'll tell you all about what she put them on. And so you might want to take some piece of paper and a pencil, grab some notes, because especially if you're on here because you've got clients that you're helping, you definitely want to take notes so that you can help your clients get phenomenal results. But if you want to also take it up a notch and get phenomenal results for yourself, you definitely also want to take notes so that you can, make sure that you take your results to another level. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to our world team member here from Santa Fe Springs. Please help us. Well, you're all on mute, so just go like this, okay? Please help us welcome Miss Victoria del Toro. Victoria, take it away.
Hi, guys. So thank you guys for being a part of this. I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't done a presentation in a long time. I was telling my husband I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I really enjoy all of this information, but I always, Carla knows this, I doubt myself in everything I do until I get it done. And then someone says, great job. And then I'm like, okay, I did it. So bear with me, guys. So I'm going to share my screen. A little bit about myself. So I've been with Herbalife, doing the product faithfully since April of last year. I came to the club. I was very, very skeptical of Herbalife, but I had tried everything else, and I figured, why not? What do I have to lose to one more time fail again? Because that was my mindset. That's what I thought was going to happen, is I was going to do Herbalife. It wasn't going to work for me. And so then I'd have one more thing to say, see, nothing works. I can't lose weight. Oh, well. Well, needless to say, I'm still here a year later trying to prove that Herbalife doesn't work. I've gotten into acceptance. It works. I love Herbalife. It's changed not only, like Carla said, not only my life, but it changed my husband's life. And now I get to share and change the lives of the people that are part of my life and ask for help. I have lost a total of 42 pounds. I have lost over 25% of body fat. I have gained only from recently, from last month to this month, I've gained 12 pounds of muscle, and I continuously stay active on my meal plan no matter what. Even when we go out of town, I pack my to-go stuff because I'm really, really self-conscious. And when I don't have a shake, I feel really, really sick. I'm prone now to wanting the good nutrients and not wanting the bad nutrients. And that says a lot for a person like me, because I'm quick to give up on anything. But when something's going so good, I like to stay on top of it because I like the feeling of feeling good. So this is what this program, this thing that I did here, what I'm going to go over with you guys, is an ideal plan that I chose to use my husband as a guinea pig. My husband was the biggest Herbalife naysayer, didn't want any part of it, thought as well that it was a fad I was going through, and I would eventually get over it. Finally, when he agreed and he jumped on board with me, I asked him if he was willing to let me try an experiment. After doing a lot of research and looking at all the products, I came up with this idea of exactly what I'm going to share with you now. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Can you see my screen? All right. So the Herbalife Digestive Health. So for what the first thing that I did is look out for why a cleanse. What was so important about having a cleanse? And so when I was doing the research, mind you guys, I've always worked with attorneys. I always do a lot of research on everything because I want to make sure I read the fine print. So when I was doing the research, the best thing that I can find on why a cleanse was that they can eliminate toxins from the body for months at a time. So what happens is the body collects toxins and toxins and toxins, and then in order to have a cleanse, in order to get a really good jump start on losing weight, they suggest to do a cleanse. So I looked up our 21-day herbal cleanse, and it comes with 2 pills, an AM Renew formula and a PM Reset formula. In the AM Renew formula, it's the morning tablet, and it has the milk thistle in it, which is used for liver support. So milk thistle, according to the web, helps to detoxify chemicals and toxins that accumulate in the body and accelerate in the regeneration of liver cells and improve the liver function. After all the horrible things that we put into our body, we beat up our internal organs. And so what the milk thistle does is to help refresh that and cleanse it out. So, and then the PM Reset formula in our evening, which is the evening tablet, has the dandelion, and it's traditionally used to help fluid balance. Dandelions, according to the internet again, is used for loss of appetite, upset stomachs, intestinal gas, gallstones, joint pains, muscle spasm, eczema, and bruises. It's also used to increase urine production and a laxative to increase bowel movements. So when taking the 2 of them together, with the one in the morning and one in the night, one is cleansing out your liver cells, and the other one is helping your body system to get cleaned. So in essence, what ends up happening is you're really flushing all the toxins out. And if you're on a healthy meal plan, like our meal plans that we have, then your body is able to consume the nutrients that are produced in the meal plan. Why fiber? I don't know who wrote on my screen. It looks like someone's writing on my screen. That looks weird, but why fiber? Fiber is the fuel the colon cells. That is funny. It keeps writing on my screen. Fiber is the fuel the colon cells use to keep them healthy. It also helps to keep the digestive tract flowing by keeping your bowel movements soft and regular. So our active fiber complex helps to minimize bloating and promote regularity in your digestive system. The fiber aids in digestion and provides a sense of fullness to curb your appetite and help give friendly digestive bacteria thrive. When I'm talking to my clients and I explain to my clients the importance of the fiber, I always tell them that because a lot of them think, well, I don't need fiber. I poop pretty well. And a lot of them don't realize, like, pooping once every 2 days is not normal. So I explain to them that for them to have the fiber helps so that they can poop at least 2 to 3 times a day. So it varies depending on the people. I know for myself, before taking fiber and having Herbalife at all, I was pooping once every 4 to 5 days. I know this is TMI, guys. I'm sorry, but this is where the digestive system is. And now that I take a full nutritional plan and I utilize the fiber in my system, who is doing that? And I utilize the fiber in my system, what ends up happening is I'm going to the restroom on a consistent, regular basis, at least 3 to 4 times a day. Next is our aloe. So aloe helps with digestion because of its anti-inflammatory and laxative components. It helps to normalize the acid and alkaline and the pH balances, lessens yeast formation, and encourages digestive bacteria and regular bowel processing. It soothes the stomach, supports health digestion, and relieves occasional indigestion. Supports the nutrients absorption and intestinal health. I love aloe. I love our Herbalife aloe. I purchase it by the gallons now. I never understood the importance. When I was reading on the internet, it talked about how aloe it took many years for doctors and scientists and health people to realize that aloe was a good source for helping your digestive system because of the natural anti-inflammatories that are in it. Attack the fat. everybody's favorite drink, Pro Lessa. So with the Pro Lessa, it contains, and I'm going to butcher the name, but conjugated linoleic acid, which decreases the body fat. So the CLA is naturally occurring fatty acids that's normally found in meat and dairy products. What Herbalife has done for us is it has gotten it and put the majority of the nutrients that are in this conjugated linoleic acid in our Pro Lessa, which helps us to lose weight. So there are many claims this is all according to the internet, nothing to do with from Herbalife themselves. So there are many claims of this CLA helping people lose fat, maintain weight loss, retain lean muscle mass, and control type 2 diabetes associated with obesity. Please note my disclaimer there. It's all internet information, not from Herbalife. So a unique emulsion of palm and oat oils helps to reduce the calorie intakes and provides the feelings of fullness. So with my clients, with Manny and with Gabriel, both of them, what I did do is I cleansed their body with the 21-day Herbalife, and then they were already doing fiber and aloe, and then I attacked their fat. So I did 21 days, and then on day 22, I started them on the 30-day Pro Lessa to attack their fat. I don't know if everybody has seen Manny's results, but everybody has seen Gabriel's results, and that's how he lost so much fat, is by flushing out the toxins and then attacking the fat because he had a cleansed body. That's all I have. Any questions? Thank you for listening.
Well, I don't have a question, but while you guys write the questions on the chat, or you can unmute yourselves to ask any questions. I just want to say I've been taking these products for 20-something years, and I just learned a lot today. I had no idea that 21-day cleansing. I mean, I knew that it was amazing, but I had no idea that it did all of that. So now I understand why these guys had such great results. One of the things I just want to say, if you remember what Victoria mentioned about the 21-day, can you go to the 21-day cleansing slide?
Yes.
So one of the things I just want to let you guys know, this 21 days, as she mentioned, really flushes out the toxins in your body. So the only person that should not be taking this, everything that she mentioned is perfect for everybody. Pro Lessa is the only product that a pregnant woman should not take, because we're not trying to lose weight. I mean, if she takes it, nothing's going to happen. Or a breastfeeding woman should not take this, because we're not trying to get rid of her fat. We want the fat in her breast milk to go to the baby. But the 21-day cleanse is a product that you don't want to give to somebody who's pregnant for obvious reasons, or somebody who is on the depot. So let me just give you guys a little testimonial, okay? Somebody who is on the depot, which is that's the injection, right?
The Depo-Provera injection.
Okay, yeah. So the person that takes the injection, that has every 3 months, they get the injection. So that hormone or that stuff is in her body, right? And what ends up happening is when you take the 21-day cleanse, what does a 21-day cleanse do? This is how good the product is. It will flush out the toxins. And so if you're on a lot of medication, this is a great product to be on. If you've taken a lot of antibiotics, it's a great product to be on. But if you're on the depot and you don't want to get pregnant, you definitely should not take the 21-day cleanse. I have two nieces, thanks to the 21-day cleanse. My sister-in-law was on the depot, and she was not trying to get pregnant. And she took the 21-day cleanse, and her name is Gabriela. And she's like, I've never been pregnant. Like, she had babies a while ago. She's like, I've always been on the depot. And we're like, how is this possible? And so she's like, oh, I did the cleanse. And so you definitely don't want to be taking the cleanse if you're on the depot. Now, if you're somebody who wants to get pregnant and you know that she wants to get pregnant and she's been on a lot of birth control, you definitely want to get them on the cleanse to get all those toxins out. So that's just a little information on the 21-day cleansing. But geez, Victoria, I had no idea a lot of that stuff. I'm about to go order myself some 21-day cleanse. It's way better than juicing, that's for sure. So anybody have any questions, you guys can unmute yourselves, or you can type on the chat and ask questions for Victoria.
Actually, yeah, I have a question. So going forward, since the Pro Lessa is pretty expensive, should we actually get people to do the 21-day cleanse, then to do the Pro Lessa?
So what I did with my challengers and with Manny is I put them on the 21-day cleanse, told them to save their money for the Pro Lessa because I know it's expensive, and I well informed them in advance that Pro Lessa is expensive, but it's well worth every penny that they're going to spend on it. So what Gabriel did is he got on the 21-day cleanse, and I told him the amount that the Pro Lessa was going to cost so that he can save the money, so that he can purchase it usually about day 15, so he had it in enough time to start right on day 22.
Because obviously, if you want people to get a better results, I think having people do the cleanse first, instead of someone maybe losing 5 pounds after a month, maybe that person could lose, who knows, 7 to 10 pounds. Just a thought.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the way that I don't do them together. I do the 21-day.
No, of course. So you cleanse your body in order for the Pro Lessa to kick faster.
Yes.
Right. Okay, that's a great tip. So I should have got on the cleanse, then do the Pro Lessa. Crap. Okay.
Well, just to give you guys some info, there's no like right way, because if somebody starts on the products and the Pro Lessa, will it work? Absolutely. But if somebody starts on the products with the cleanse, will it work? Absolutely. So if there's not like it's like saying, should somebody have water? I mean, it's going to work either way. The advantage of doing the 21-day cleanse is that a lot of times people have a lot of toxicity in their system. And so it's always a good idea to flush it out. Whether we're on Pro Lessa or not Pro Lessa, I personally have done a cleanse every 3 months. So we do it 4 times a year. So you want to do it at the change of the seasons. And that's how you can remember, like spring, summer, fall, and winter. That way you can, all of us, regardless of whether you want to lose weight or gain weight, a cleanse is so important. It's like doing an oil change to your car, okay? You need to cleanse your system, especially if you're on a lot of medications, or if you don't eat very healthy, or if you drink a lot of alcohol. It's always a good idea to do a cleanse. So there's no wrong way. But of course, like Victoria had mentioned, when someone gets on the cleanse, it's going to cleanse their system. Everything's going to absorb better.
Gotcha.
And one of the things, Victoria, that we forgot is the probiotic. It just reminded me right now, and just because I'm looking at it. So the probiotic is an awesome product for everybody. You can put it in your shake, and it's going to give you good bacteria. So if somebody cannot take the 21-day cleansing, it just reminded me right now, somebody who's on the depot and they want to cleanse their system, but they don't want to get pregnant, they can do, like Victoria said, the aloe, the the aloe, the fiber, and add the probiotic, because the probiotic, actually everybody should take that product, because it really will help you prevent a lot of illnesses. I had no idea how many illnesses start from your gut. So if you have a lot of allergies, if you're always sick in the winter, if you're just anything, you give good probiotics to your system, you're going to not be as sick. So if you want to do a cleanse and you don't want to take the 21-day cleansing, or you already took it, you can do the probiotic all year long. And our probiotic is amazing.
Carla, I have a question.
Yes.
Is there an age limitation on the probiotic?
No. Okay, actually, I've given it to my son when my son was a little bit sick and we got back from the Bahamas or wherever we went, Punta Cana. My uncle told me to give him some probiotics. So the little tiny scoop that it comes with, I gave him half that scoop in the morning. Neither, watch your noise. Let me mute her. Hold on. I gave him a half a scoop in the morning and the other half before he went to bed. So no, there's no limit. So anybody that has children that eat hot Cheetos, don't give hot Cheetos. But if they do, okay, give them aloe and lots of probiotic to cleanse their system.
Okay. Thank you.
How many times a day can you take the probiotic, and when's the best time to take it? When's the best time? The day, anytime you want. Ideally, you want to take it once a day, Mimi. However, if you really want to cleanse your system, you can take it, twice a day. My uncle had me take it when I got back from Punta Cana. He had me take it 3 times a day. But that I didn't do that for a long time. I just did that for a week, and then I was right back on it once a day. I personally like to take it before I go to bed with my apple fiber, because I feel like then in the morning I'm like, hello. So,
quick question.
yes.
Really quick, going back on the 21-day cleanse. Did you say that we can do it 4 times a year?
You should be doing it 4 times a year.
Because I did it sometime this year and I can't remember when, and I wanted to do it again, but I thought it was too much, so I could do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I'm excited.
The other time that somebody can do it more frequently is, like, let's say you do a 21-day cleanse, and let's say you got on some antibiotics, and you want to do it again. As long as you give it a month apart, you should be okay. Technically, you can take the AM all year long. It's the PM that is what's really cleansing you. So you can take the AM, you can buy them separately. You can take the AM all year long, but yeah, you can do that. I've had people that were so bad in their digestive system, they would do the 21-day cleanse 1 month, 21 days, and then take a whole month off and then do it again, and then a whole month off and do it again, just for back to back 3 times. And then after that, they were good. For somebody who's really, really severely bad in their stomach. The other person that also cannot take it is somebody who has ulcers. I forgot to say that. All right, let me read the rest of them too, Victoria. Is there an age limit for the 21-day cleansing? Can a teen do it too? What do you think, Victoria?
No, it's highly suggested that we, depending on just because they're so sensitive and their bodies are still growing, I actually took the 2 capsules. So my son is 12 and he's overweight, and the doctor needs him to lose weight. So I took the AM and the PM, and I took it to his doctor, and I asked his doctor if he can use it, and the doctor said absolutely not. He can use the AM pills, just like Carla said, but he cannot use the PM pills because their bodies are still growing and still learning to process. And even though he's 12, it still doesn't process as a functioning adult, and those pills are made for a functioning adult.
Yep.
So he suggested that I wait till he's at least 16 before I try to use that kind of product on him.
Yeah. So what you could replace is just the AM all year long, and they can take the probiotic and the aloe. For sure, your children can take, the teenagers can take the probiotic and aloe. I don't give Sebastian the probiotic anymore, but he does take aloe in his water with his CR7 every day. I just do a little cap of aloe and CR7, and I did the probiotic whenever he gets stomach problems and stuff like that. Vincent, this is for Victoria to answer. I'm pretty much on all the products. Can I still do the cleanse with all the products? Victoria?
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Any other questions?
Yes, so 15-year-old can't do the cleanse either then, right?
It's not recommended. They said to at least wait for my son till he's 16.
But they can do the AM pills.
AM pills are good for everybody because it's just milk thistle.
It's the PM that cleanses you. That's the one. So think about it like this. Like Victoria said, the AM really starts to like move things. It's the PM that's like rejuvenating. See, I've learned something today. Rejuvenating. All I know is that the AM like moves everything and the PM flushes it out. We don't want to have a growing child flushing things out because your body can get lazy. And so your digestive tract, we need the teenagers to work it to build that muscle. It's like a muscle. And if they do too many cleanses or do stuff like that, it makes the colon lazy. And then they'll have problems in the future because it got lazy on them because it was dependent. That's why a lot of people that do flea enemas and things like that, they don't poop well because their body's like, I don't have to do anything. It's going to do it for me. And it depends on things. So if somebody ever asks you if this is like a flea enema, the answer is absolutely not. This is not that. It's not going to make you run to the toilet. Some days you'll go a little bit more and a little bit softer. And that's all. It just is going to cleanse them for 21 days.
So then for kids, they can do the AM, and the night they can do the apple fiber and the aloe.
Yeah. And the probiotic, I would say for sure, I would say that a probiotic would be so great for teenagers. They're getting so much junk in their food these days that it's so good for them to cleanse. And it doesn't taste like anything either.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
All right. Anyone? Okay. Can someone breastfeeding take the 21-day cleanse? Yes, but I wouldn't recommend it. Only because it might change the taste of the milk. So for sure, the AM again they can take it, but the 21-day cleanse, I wouldn't give it to them. I didn't take it when I was breastfeeding, just because my uncle, who's a doctor, told me that if nothing was going to happen to me, but we don't want to move all those toxins, because the breast milk, then they might change the taste of the baby, and you might not want it. So I was just on apple fiber, aloe, and probiotic all the time. I also helped my baby when he was when I was breastfeeding, I took a lot of aloe. So luckily he's never had stomach problems or colic or whatever those things are called like children get. He never had any of that. All right. Anything else, Victoria, before we conclude the call?
Nope, that's it. Thank you, guys.
That was awesome, girl. I learned a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I learned a lot. I'm about to go order myself a 21-day cleanse. So
Thank you.
I'm due for one, that's for sure. All right, maybe I'll get pregnant. Just
little baby will come.
All right, good thing I'm recording the call, huh? All right, you guys, thank you everybody for logging on. Next week, we are going to be doing the energy products, so it's going to be awesome. You're going to hear about my favorite products in the world. And with that said, you guys, we will talk to you guys. Yes, I'm putting Crystal on. Okay, so that's good. All right, with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow at the meeting. Bye-bye.